Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Virgo for August 2021. So watch this video if you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in, check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. Alright, let's see messages for Virgo, please. Virgo, what has happened in your recent life? I mean, I see that in the recent days in your life, I'm sorry. So I see that some sort of major blow has happened with the Tower card, which has led to a lot of disappointment moving forward with the Five of Pentacles. So some of you, maybe you had a loss in your finances, or I see that you maybe caught your partner red-handed, or you got to know something about them which has left you feeling very disappointed, and you feel like this person has actually removed you from their life and you feel very out in the cold, alienated kind. You feel that you don't have anybody who you can talk to, basically. We'll see. Give me present energy for Virgo, please. 10 of Wands. Yeah, exactly. See? Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. All right, so with the 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Swords, some of you might be dealing with a fire sign, you might be dealing with a water sign or an air sign here. That's the major energy. And we also have Fool and the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I definitely see, first of all, that something has came down crumbling and it was very unexpected. So it's not like something you knew and then it gradually ended. No. I feel that you got to know about something very unexpectedly and things kind of ended between you and someone, or maybe just got to know something which has really disappointed you. With the 10 of Wands, I definitely feel that you feel very burdened in a situation. You think that you are the only one who is doing everything and the other person is not cooperating. Some of you, if you are in a work situation and you are hoping for more money or appraisal or some sort of hike, it's like you feel that I'm doing so much but I am not compensated in the same way. Your message with the 10 of Wands is that do not try to give up. You are very close to success. See, with the Ace of Swords, there is success coming in for you, but right now, because you're not seeing the success, you might just give up and then you will regret later on. And most of the people who do not make it in life are the people who give up when they were very close to success. So that is why do not give up, hold a little longer, and I see you will find that victory that you have been working upon. Now, when it comes to love, I see the expression of emotion is missing here. I see that there is someone who definitely has emotions for you, feelings for you, but I don't know what you got to know about them or what came out. Something basically just crumbled the situation. However, with the Queen of Cups in the center of the reading here, there is love. Okay, it's a mutual love kind of thing. I see this person makes you very happy, and that is why you were the one who was doing so much effort into the connection. You were trying to carry the burden on the connection on your shoulders, because this person made you very happy. This connection made you very happy, and I think that you guys date back to a very old time. So some of you may be childhood sweethearts or high school sweethearts. You've dated each other for a very long time, maybe 10 years, 10 months. I don't know what it is, but I see that this connection is deep, it's old, and there is love. All right, that is why you were trying to do everything by yourself. You were like, even if I have to save this connection single-handedly, I will do it. You were in that kind of energy, right? And now it just started feeling overburdening. We'll see. What else? What is Virgo's energy towards this person that Virgo is dealing with? Five of Swords. Some of you feel this person has cheated you, or you feel this person is an opportunist. You have started feeling that this person is taking advantage of you, because you were like, I was doing the whole work and if you cannot even give me commitment or you cannot give me what I want, you are a cheater. So you are in that kind of energy. You feel played. You also feel that this person has betrayed you. 7 of Wands. Have you blocked this person? Have you deleted them, or are you planning, Virgo? Some of you, some deleting, blocking has happened, or you are about to, or you're not talking to this person. With the 7 of Swords, I see a lot of things are unspoken here. Okay, you and your partner are not clearly communicating. For some of you, the reason is some blocking or deleting. Either you have blocked them or they've blocked you. And I see that you feel that this person is a cheater, this person is a liar, this person is a betrayer. You cannot trust this person. You love this person, but you cannot trust. Okay, it's a very difficult situation to be in, where you love somebody, but then you don't know if you can trust them completely. So that is why you're trying to hold back. Some of you, you feel that even if I confess my love, what's the point? So let me just hold back. You feel that there is no use of confession because this person will not act on it. Okay, what else? Nine of Cups. Page of Pentacles and Three of Wands. You're trying to become happy once again in your life. You're trying to turn your back to all this drama, this melodrama for some time. You're trying to cut up the crap and you're trying to focus on new things, better things. Some of you may be learning new things, new skills. Some of you might have joined a school or a college, or you've hired a mentor. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I see that you're very focused to make yourself happy again. So your happiness is your priority. You're not trying to pay attention to this person for some time, and you are like, let me do me and let me focus on my happiness, because my happiness is my responsibility. Some of you also focusing to travel, move on. Whatever it is, with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands, I see that you're very heavily focused on your happiness and what makes you happy. Some of you might be manifesting something new. Some of it could be a travel opportunity or something, I don't know, some sort of expansion in career or business. With the Three of Cups, I see that your wish is going to be granted, but it's going to take some time. So maybe 9 months or in the month of September. So you will have to wait a little longer. And that is why the message is, do not throw in the towel just before you hit that success, because some of you are working really, really hard on something, but when it's not coming in as fast, you're like, it's not going to happen. So let me forget about it and let me just, give up. So don't try to give up. Ace of Wands and Seven of Pentacles again. Some of you may be working on a new project. Your money looks really good. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I see you're manifesting money through different opportunities. Some of you expanding your business, expanding your knowledge, or just finding a lot of different ways to make more money, trying new things to make more money. It's gonna work, or it is already working, and you will see the results gradually in 7 to 9 months. September could also be a very significant month for you. High Priestess. Your intuition is guiding you about something. I see that when it comes to love, because somebody is very secretive and this person is not giving you the clarity, but your intuition is giving you the clarity, Virgo. Why don't you freaking listen to it? Your intuition is telling you something about this person. It is showing you some sort of secret, but you're not paying attention because you're like, no, I'm gonna believe when I see it. Sometimes you have to first believe on your intuition and then ultimately you see it, right? Sometimes you have to believe before seeing it. So you are in that very toxic kind of mindset where you do not want to listen to your intuition. You do not want to go after things that your intuition is guiding you to. Stop doing that to yourself when it comes to love. See, oh my god, this was at the bottom of the deck. I did not even realize. See, this is what it is, the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. You are in this confusion because you're not paying attention to your intuition, your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, or whatever that you believe in is trying to communicate with you. It is showing you incidences, but you're not paying attention. So it's like something is in front of you, but you're not paying attention. And that is why you're stuck wherever you are. Like, for example, there was a girl, last year when she came to me, she was like, oh my god, I'm in a very difficult position and I think I don't have any hope for living and blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, I did her reading and I was like, these are your good times and this is the opportunity that is coming towards you. Make the most of it, etc., etc. And then when this year she came back to me, she was again like, oh my god, my life is all the same. It just never improved. I was like, honey, your problem is not astrology or tarot or whatever. Your problem is psychological. You do not even want to open your eyes to opportunities. If you wake up every day and you complain, you will keep on attracting more circumstances of complaining. But if you try to appreciate all the little things that you have in life, you will see that new opportunities will open up for you. And this is the same thing, Virgo. Some of you are in a problematic situation, and the reason is that you're not paying attention to something that can give you that hope, because you're so overburdened with things. You're just drained with so much of responsibility. You're not able to open your eyes to opportunities that are around you. So you might just miss on them. Be very careful. Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Death card. I see your life is going through a major transformation. and it is difficult. Transformations are major and they're difficult. So some of you, the message is again to have that balance in life and trust the process. The message is right now to trust the process, because trusting is very difficult when you're not seeing anything in front of your eyes. That's the most difficult part. I know, I understand, but you have to. All right, you have to believe that what is coming to you is much more better than what you are leaving behind. See, for once, you're definitely attracting a soulmate, twin flame kind of relationship. Some of you attracting a marriage partner. Some of you attracting that stable commitment. Some of you want to purchase a home. That opportunity is coming in, but it's going to happen with a little bit of delay. And before you see that, do not give up. When it comes to love, I see that there is someone who stalks you. Somebody is very curious to know what is up with you these days. Star card. Could be an Aquarius, very strongly, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, this person who created drama in your life, or maybe they just involved a lot of other people. I see they are still very much curious to know what you are doing with your life. With the star card, I also feel that this person is realizing that you're glowing in your life. As I said, in your personal life, you're doing well. When it comes to love, it's a little bit of hustle, but in your personal life, things are going well. You're building things for yourself, and somebody is taking a note of it. So somebody is observing you very closely. This person wants to initiate a conversation, but they are hesitant and they're trying to hold back. I see a lot of holding back here in this connection, in this reading. This person just do not open their mouth and they're very hesitant, and that really disappoints you. That was the case in the past, and this person is again doing the same. They will stalk you, they will inquire about you, but when it comes to communicating, they hold back. Very immature individual. Okay, what is coming in love for Virgo next? Four of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I see that first of all you have to let go of whatever is burdening you, because there is something which is heavily burdening you. You have suffered a loss in love recently, or something was very disappointing, but the problem is that you're still carrying the burden and you need to release it for some time. All right, and you need to step back from all the melodrama and focus on your personal life. With the Two of Pentacles, I see there could be an opportunity coming in love for some of you. So maybe two people, two different situations. There could be a fire sign or an earth sign, fire sign, air sign, fire sign, water sign. Yes, fire is very majorly dominant here. I see there could be someone who's coming towards you very stable. An emperor kind of person, could be elder than you or could be in an authoritative position. I see this person as a potential for marriage. But there is also someone in your life who's very curious. They still stalk you. They do not open up clearly. They play games. So two opportunities, two different people coming into your life. You can choose which you want. For now, I see that you're holding back, or I see that you will be holding back, or for now you are holding back from expressing love because you feel, what's the point? This person, whoever you're holding back from, this person makes you really happy and you were really emotionally invested in them, but then see, because they were not paying attention, it's causing a lot of discontentment and you're like, let me just focus on me. However, you have an emperor kind of person in your future, very stable person. Ten of Pentacles again, stability. Your money seems to improve. Some of you, again, you will find yourself on crossroads and you will have a choice. Some of you manifested this money or this stability in work or career or whatever. I see that's coming in. You need to let go of a toxic situation, Virgo. This message is screaming that though something is very addictive, though something is very dear to you, though somebody you are addicted to and you cannot think about your life without them, but if you know this person is no good and if you know they are like a devil, they have addiction problems or whatever, this person never took care of you, every time they have been disappointing you, let them go. Because I see can you see this beautiful spread here? So Two of Wands, this is you on a crossroad as to which way you want to go. So at one side you have Ten of Swords and the Devil, and the other side you have Magician, Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. So you can choose if you want a stable person or if you want your garbage back. If you want your garbage back, congratulations, go for that. Love is definitely showing up for you. It's going to be very stable, but you will be the deciding factor. And I see you've gone through a major transformation, but it was all to teach you a lesson. To teach you a lesson to differentiate between stability and instability. To teach you a difference of what you don't want and what you want. Sometimes you have to go through difficult things. See, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. When you are an Emperor personality, Empress personality, Queen of Pentacles, some of you have been working really, really hard on your personality to grow yourself, to expand yourself. Then why do you want to attract this low-level narcissist in your life? These kind of situations that drain you, let it go. You have an Emperor and Queen of Pentacles kind of energy coming towards you. I see this person might be coming back because they do not want you to go, and this person is obsessed. But this person is very lustful. It's not love. You might just miss on love if you focus on this. You are attracting a very stable relationship in life, somebody who would see you as a marriage material. But just be careful that you make a right decision, because I see you will be at a crossroad. And all of this, your intuition is guiding you. It's just telling you the answers that you need, but you're trying to close your eyes to everything. Six of Swords. The energy is basically asking you to move on. It's just asking you to move on and leave the drama behind. Something really, really made you very disappointed. It's not going to make you feel better in the future. So that's your answer. Stop going into circles with somebody. Stop going into entertaining drama. If you ask yourself, why do I see a clown every time? That's because you go to the circus. Don't go to the circus, you will not see a clown. So I definitely see good money, a very stable partnership coming towards you. It will take some time, some of you in September, some of you 9 months or whatsoever. But for that, you really need to focus on yourself and move on from the toxicity that you have been into. Alright? So much better days are coming towards you. Much, much better. I mean, is this a joke? Empress, Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in one reading. First of your money is about to blow up. Release your ex, forgiving and learning. Yep, new love. The same thing that I was telling, summed up in three cards. You gotta release your ex. I see they will be trying to come back and ask for forgiveness or whatever. You just gotta learn your lesson and move on, because you have a new love, better love coming towards you. And you just have to trust it's going to be good. Alright. That was the reading. Hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.